the wrong decision. So, okay, in 76, after the chemistry study, you started your career directly in UK with Nestle.
Yeah.
You started in a QA lab, but then you were approached by packaging, went more into packaging. You progressively had certain innovation as well. I understood the ketchup bottle with a Mickey Mouse head.
That was when I first came here, but it was in conjunction with the UK, yeah. Mickey Mouse ketchup, yeah.
And and then you came first time in 88 to the Central Packaging Group, where we have several guys here which were joining you to this. 1, 2, 3 had that already. 3. Okay. And in 96 then, after some years in the center, you said I need more, again, operational experience. You joined with Ivo to the corporate packaging in Switzerland, before coming back then in 2000 the center again to become senior packaging specialist, and I understood as well focusing on packaging sustainability more, which you finally was going until the end. Okay, there were some challenges as well in Bebe then with certain bosses, so you had a pleasure with France, I think, to start in 2010 in Orb. I will say to become with all this innovation, with the passion for systems, to become going to R&D packaging and design. And finally, I will say with the organizational changes of Mastercraft in 2015, you changed again to a little bit back to the center, to the packaging competence unit in Orb. If we look a little bit what the accomplishment, I think one is where now you say it's accomplishment, or this one I leave some operational guy who works with it. You had this unique opportunity to create the Globe SAP specification system, which survived quite a long time. And you were right from the beginning part. I think Ivo was as well somewhere part of that, or?
No, not at that time.
No, that time. So now you need to solve certain stuff very developed with it. Yeah. So, and then as well, I will say you worked a lot on tools. I remember you were managing the highlights of CityPack. You were creating with others the packaging catalog we still use. We need now to update, to find someone update. And as well, more recently with old PDC, you managed the Ecodex and this type of system in the sustainability. Successors, I will say, I said this one, the Mickey Mouse bottle. I have the innovative plastic container for Gerber Foods. There were power bar non-spill pouch. There were finally our reclosable door pack pop-up. We still need to make this to the final success, even if it is already looks like a commercial success. So this one is a lot which is, I will say, on your shoulders and which will stay, and which I think will be always nice if you travel around the world to see some of the innovations you have worked with. So thank you very much for that. You mentioned here the song with Mr. Dupont. I will say what stays as well, I will say was your dedication to safety, and what you made, I will say, to create really a safety mindset in the team in Orb. So, and remind us all the time in our wars, in safety sessions, in doing VDS. So this one is, I think it's something that stay and where you can be quite proud of, and which we are happy as well that we keep that one lively. Then I have to say, okay, I will say this, in 40 years, you know, we started from Apple, for example, and what is Apple now as well. Nestle had some changes over this. I will say it gets more speed and more expectation, more globalization. I had the discussion with a fight when 88, it was a little bit more different. No emails and not more familiar, and we went to the factories and we did good stuff and we earned profit, but it was a different world. Less competition, as said, less speed. So I think you had a great time, and I think as well then it's sometimes, I will say, I think it's a good time now to enjoy, I will say, together with your family. You love them. And I think when we had the discussion on, do I now go to retirement or probably I stay a little bit longer? I said once, I will say, you, like Mr. Bulky said this, referred to Yoda, Star Wars 1, do or do not. There's no try. There's no try on retirement. So finally, I'm sure that is the right decision, and that you, and I know you have so much passion, I will say, for your family, something for hiking, you like the music, you need to learn more songs, I understood that too. And so I will say I'm very happy. I will say that I finally got the last 1.5 years together with you. And I'm very proud as well to be part of such a company like Nestle, which have such careers like you had, and I'm very happy for that. So I would raise a glass if I have my one, but otherwise I give it to Peter, and there are some more gifts now to give to you and you. I like to raise food, but nobody has something in it.
In the meantime, we do the top of the gifts.
Okay.
You know, we do it like on a big TV show. Marvin Foss is my assistant. By the way, we always, the nine ones, we start with the small one. We need to do it really correctly. We start with the K one, 9 ones can you please?
My one is this. This one booklet.
Shall I go up to the
For sure, very here.
Can you come
The booklet. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow.
Now it's clean.
Yeah, some fantastic photos. I'll enjoy reading through that later.
Go, Barry. So maybe this one, thank you, my boss. Let's do a bit of game out of it, as we all know Barry quite well. So Barry comes from where? Who knows? Barry is from?
Copley.
Copley.
That's where he was born, yeah.
England, somewhere England. Okay. If you look at Barry, what it looks really typical Barry. Look at Barry once today. Where you see always Barry. If you remember Barry, what Barry always has on.
Short sleeve.
Oh, yeah.
Short sleeve. What is another one? What do you think is Barry tomorrow? He comes to your desk and he's completely changed. What he need Barry to change?
A tie.
We don't know. Okay. But
Smile.
A pullover.
Smile is always a smile. What is it?
A pullover.
Pullover. Barry, you're the winner. Why not Barry make Barry's UK, right? Barry is typish English, isn't it? Not typish, but he's English. But I think, who don't think that Barry should come Swiss? Barry, you win 5 minutes, you will be Swiss. Barry will become Swiss tonight. It's the big show now, Barry start. He will be.
We need a packaging expert to open it.
That's always a problem.
Yeah. If we can open the bag.
No, is he opening? No.
No.
This is always a problem with packaging.
Yes.
He will become Swiss.
Kevin, can you hold
Oh,
it?
wow.
Can you hold it, Barry?
Photograph.
It's the Swiss Swiss typical, you know, the swing, how you call it in English? The Richtler.
Swiss wrestling.
Yes, tomorrow Barry will be Swiss on that.
Oh, thanks.
Brilliant.
Very good.
Now I need to learn to yodel.
Bravo, Barry. In English, in 5 minutes becomes Swiss. And he just completely Barry. Eh? Thank you very much. You see, das ist